Broadcasting from Nanyuki, Kenya. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL. Editorial news for January 7th, 2011, 2 days away for the Southern Sudan referendum. As your U.S. diplomat to Africa, since the U.S. Ambassador Michael Rainberger is busy trying to get important information about Kenya, that they want to stop those 6 suspects to going to The Hague by having a local trial here in Kenya. They call it local tribunal. Plus, LTL do not mind, Larry C. Hodges, LTL, do not mind to give you diplomatic cable, sir. Since Michael Rainberger don't mind me doing it. But in return, sir, I like to be paid for my stories to you. Already told you about the Southern Sudanese referendum, which is going to be on the 9th, sir. Everything is going well. I just want to have people for each country to chip in on getting a black Arabian horse for the president of Southern Sudan. Right now he's in Juba right now. He needs a horse. He want to feel important. That's Salva Kiir. So please put let's chip in to give him a horse before the elections starts on the 9th, sir. I'm making a request. Also, sir, for the Ivory Coast crisis, sir, I am addressing this to you, U.S. President Barack Obama, sir, Mr. President, sir. I want to address about what's going on, that the Prime Minister, Raila Odinga, tried to mediate it, and only to have Bobo say, I'm open to talks, but he was not willing to give up the office. It was addressed. I got information on here that Bobo was saying that it's not going to happen since the elections was over and the final tally of the votes expired one day before the total count. And he does not like it. He said it was expired, it was already done, he was winning, and so he wants to stay in that office due to the technicality that the polling stations and all the counting of the votes needed to be expired by midnight. He also brought up a little dirt, sir, about the U.S. He said that during the 2000 election, Albert Gore should have been the United States president due to the technicality that the polling stations was closed and the elections was closed at midnight and he was winning and it was closed at that time. So that means based on the laws of voting and the election, when the elections are closed at midnight, that he technically won the election. And he's saying that Albert Gore in 2000 should have won the election. So he wanted to see Albert Gore celebrate along with Stevie Wonder and have Stevie Wonder sing, "Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday." But he did not. It disappointed him. He said, it's not going to happen if I had to run for election. And so what happened was, it came down to it, and he said, it's not going to happen. It's closed at midnight. It's done. I won. I was winning. So technically, I have won. So I'm staying in office. He said that Albert Gore, vice president at that time, should have stayed in the office and not to be forced out of the White House. And so he said from there, when George W. Bush became president, it was an omen that he's the one that set up the trade tower bombings and came find Osama bin Laden and everything else. So he said that the United States was a setup. So they should not have no reason to complain about me being in office right now in the Ivory Coast Cote d'Ivoire. I remain president, and there's no other rule that states that I should be removed since the election was expired at midnight. I'm addressing this to you, U.S. President Barack Obama, as the U.S. diplomat to Africa. I'll be back with U.S. Today in U.S. History. Coming up next on the LTL Editorial News.